Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. I am Crystal. If you are new or a returning Yarny Cat, welcome. So today I have quite a bit to share. I have my updates on my knitted shawl. I have two somewhat finished yarns and a fiber haul and maybe something else. So first, I just want to remind everybody that next week, which is Thursday, the 22nd, will be Yarny Cat Spotlight. If you are not familiar with what Yarny Cat Spotlight is people submit their finished project, and then I compile them in a video with music and their names and everything, and share it. So you can either post your finished project pictures on my Facebook group, which the link to my group is down below in the description box, or you can send them to my email. All right, so I just wanted to remind everybody about that because the next Yarny Cat Spotlight after this month will be in July. So I don't do it every month now. I do it every other month. All right, what do I start with? I guess let's start with the yarn. All right, so Tuesday I sat down and spun up some of the fiber that I got from Dawn of Knitting Concierge, and it was this one. If y'all have not seen that video, please go check that out. It had a lot of great fiber in there. Now this was 100% merino, Louette North America, and the color was French blue. And this was an 8-ounce bag. That's half a pound. I can get 4 hanks out of here, but I did spin up one. Now, I still have to soak this one, but I wanted to hank it up so y'all could see how it came out. Now, it is not that bright of a blue. Let's see. That's more true right there. It's a darker blue instead of that bright, but it was nice to spin. It was... mostly, it was like what I normally get from Mohair and more. But I have them kind of balled up. I split it into 4 sections, which would be 2 ounces each, because my bobbin only holds 2 ounces. So I did like this, and I have 2 others in this bag, so that makes 3 more hanks I can do. But here's the one. So I finished that Tuesday. And then yesterday, Wednesday, I sat down and I spun up another one I got from Dawn, which I was so excited about this one. And it was really, really different. So different. Now, I do have a picture I'm going to insert here of what it looked like on the video. Now that one, everything was in German, and it came in the little bag like this, and on this tag it says Art Felt Pencil Roving. The strip, that whole package was one long strip wound on top of each other, kind of like a ball of yarn is, but it was so fun, and it was true as thin as a pencil. It was so fun to spin and different. There was minimal drafting involved, but this is what the label looked like, and it was 50 grams, and it fit all on one bobbin. When I weighed it, it was 1.8 ounces, and I love how it turned out. That was so cool to watch how the colors played out, man. It was awesome. I'm gonna have to get me some more of this if I can find it. But this one, a lot of it was in German, but it was so fun to spin. But I'm gonna insert pictures of what it looked like up close, because I'm not sure how it's gonna show up. So I'm going to insert a couple of pictures here. So this is what it looks like on the Nitty Naughty. I still have to put the ties in and then soak it as well. So I will be soaking these two at the same time and then hang them up to dry. But look, it's like a, oh, what do you call it? Goes from light to dark, then back to light, then back to dark to light. But I wish it would just, and it's different colors. Each little strip is different. That's why it was so fun to watch how the colors played out. But I'm in love with that a lot. And it was, like I said, so fun to spin. All right, I guess let's get on to the shawl. I have done a lot. And I started this shawl on May 4th. And I think I have 13 or 14 more rows until I do the edging. And the edging is rows 65 to 91, and then 92 is the cast off row. So I am like trucking it on this. All right, so now the stitch marker here, this pink stitch marker, is where I left off last week showing you. And this is the top. So that stitch marker down to here. It's hard to do one-handed. Let's do like that. All right, from here to here is how much I got done since last Thursday. But the design is really coming out. If y'all can see the eyelets. I love this pattern. And again, I'm going to let y'all know what it was called in case y'all missed last week's episode. It is the Begonia Swirl Shawl by Carfield Ma. And I will link it down below. It is such an easy pattern to know when you mess up. Because when there's a certain part where if you look here. Where is it? Looking at it backwards. All right. When you are here, actually, let me show you like this. All right. These are that right there, this row going up. That is called a knit two together. So you knit two stitches together to make it a decrease, but it also slants it. And so when you get to the end of the repeat and you knit two together, if there's not two stitches left after the certain amount of count that you're supposed to knit, then you know if you messed up or not. And kind of where what these are called yarn overs. And it's just, you take the string and you wrap it over and then you keep going. That is a yarn over. And when those don't fall on a certain stitch at the beginning of the repeat, you know you messed up. So I absolutely love this pattern. This is the second time I've almost finished one, third time I've started it. Now, I did show y'all the pink. I'm pointing at it like y'all can actually see it over there. Sorry. I finished one a couple of years ago in a pink. And then I started one with my hand spun yarn, even though I knew I didn't have enough. And now this one. The only downside is when you get to the edging, the repeats are like a paragraph. And you got to repeat them 22 times throughout the row. I think there's like 400 and something stitches right now for each row. So it takes me a long time to get one row done now. It was going a lot quicker when it was smaller. All right. Wow, I'm already at 9 minutes. Okay. Move that out of the way. I'm going to show y'all some fiber I got. I got this huge bag of fiber and yesterday from Mohair and more. Now, I will also link them down below. They have a website and an Etsy shop. So, Kendra Lutz wanted some more of the I had spun her up last, end of last month, I think, some fiber, and it was the gray, burgundy, and black, and then also the gray, no, that was ruby, not burgundy, sorry, and the gray, white, and black. She wanted 2 more of each, so I ended up getting her fiber. So I needed 2 black to make it work, a red and white, which this is actually ruby, and then the gray is ash. So that'll do 4 hanks there. Then I have a couple of winners I have to do yarns for. Now, Sharon Sutcliffe, she is in the UK. She actually won the member giveaway, but I can't ship that big box, so I'm going to mail her a hank of yarn. And she chose pink and black. I mean, pink and purple, sorry. I'm stuck on that black from Kendra's. I got the color Cotton Candy and Amethyst. I thought those 2 would go really well together because she chose pink and purple. And then GrannyDee, she was the redraw winner, and she said brown and purple. And I said, all right, so do you want light purple or dark purple? And she said dark. So I also chose Amethyst for her and chocolate. So brown and purple. And then Mimi Tammy had one on my members live. No. Maybe. Yes, members live. And she had chose the fiber Twinkle Twinkle. It is a merino bamboo blend. I have spun this up before. I think last month I did. But you can't see the colors too well there. But anyway, so I got that for her. Now, everything else is for my next live sale in June. I ended up picking out 2 of the merino and silk, and I have not spun these colors up yet, so I was curious to how they'd look. This one is merino and silk, and the color is called Aquarius. I thought that would be really cool. And then I also chose Gemini. Very pretty. I'm excited about those 2. All right, and I ended up picking out, now I have an idea in mind to make 1 solid of each color plus 2 striped to go with the set. Now, it's not going to be a set. You could buy them individually, but, you know, I bought enough fiber to make 4 of each colorways. So this is peach and olive. Now, a solid peach, a solid olive, and 2 striped of them both together. So that one I chose. And then I have not had these 2 colors, I don't think. They have so many colors on their site. It's insane. It's like over 60 different solid colors. So endless color combinations, I say. This is Antique. It's kind of like a brown and Dream. So they're blue and brown. So there's those 2. And the next 2, this is Lilac and Sky. I thought those would be nice together. And the last one is Lemongrass and Cerulean. I always forget how to pronounce this one. But these 2 together. And that's what I'm talking about. The C-E-R, I think it's Cerulean or something like that. But anyway, these 2 together. So, and that is it. But if I thought it up correctly and did my math correctly, I should have 20 hanks for my next live sale. I'm not sure I could do, like I said, I think I might try to do 1 solid of each color, like these two, I would have 1 solid of this, 1 solid of that, and 2 that are striped with both colors in it. I might do that with all of them. I might not. I might just do 4 striped, and all of these are 4 ounces. So I could get 2 hanks out of this if I wanted to just do 2 solid hanks out of this and 2 out of this. So it would still equal 20 hanks no matter what. So, ooh, I just snagged my shawl. Anyway, and this one will make, that's the Gemini. So the 2 that are merino and silk, they'll both make 2 each of those. But that is technically it for today. I am going to throw an entry giveaway in here. So for May's giveaway, monthly giveaway, today is the 15th. I will draw on Sunday, the 18th, 5 names, 2 entries each, under the comments of this video. And I want y'all to use the keyword classic. I don't know. Classic. Alrighty, everyone. Well, thank you so much for watching. Sorry this video is so long. Take care, stay safe, and I will see y'all tomorrow for the No, I changed it. Sorry about that. My Friday night live with Bridget. Next Friday is the sit and spin with Katie. All right. Take care, everyone, and I will see y'all later. Have a great day.